I don't know where to fully start. I don't have the slightest clue. I am under the influence. However, what I'm gonna say is very true and dear to my heart. Um, it's very hard to explain who I am. It is very hard to explain to someone my lifestyle against who I was raised. Um, I've battled this for quite some time. Um, I've battled it secretively, openly, um, alone, with people, lost people because of it. Um, I am honestly in a little bit of a emotional shock, and I think it's due to the fact that I blocked this situation out for so long. And blocking this situation out was probably the hardest thing to do because when it includes someone close to your heart, close in a bond, and such a good relationship with that person, when you're in such a good place and it gets kind of stripped from you in a blink of an eye, it kind of takes me back. It honestly kind of takes me back. Um, I'm trying not to cry, only due to the fact that I've blocked this situation out for so long. And I told myself that when the day comes for me to express, and if I had the opportunity to openly talk about it and feel comfortable, regardless of who was listening, regardless of who was, trying to understand or not trying to understand, regardless, just me saying it, I told myself that I would not cry. But the fact that it was brought to my attention, not through me, it was brought through that person that I lost my bond with. Not even technically saying that I lost my bond, but connection, ability to speak, ability to do stuff, ability to be around, ability to laugh, talk, hang out. That's what really gets me. And I told myself that when this situation occurred that I did blame myself at one point. And I had to then stop and think that I was not to blame, but somehow I felt like I put this person in this situation and I was not meaning to put this person in this situation, and I would never put this person in a situation like this because it was so hurtful, not only to them, but to me, it was, it made me angry. It made me angry. This situation made me so angry that I promised myself that if I had the chance to undermine the people who caused it, there would be no turning back. And I would let loose. But I've stopped myself from that. And I think that even though those people who caused the situation now are in a better place with me, the person who became hurt of it, that I lost connection with, feels totally different. And it kind of makes me want to bite my nails. And my nails are growing. My nails are growing. Surprisingly. Like, I'll cut them off at once and then they just all kind of sprout and grow. I don't know if it's what I eat. I don't know. But anyway. But, like, the person that I lost connection with, it makes me want to bite my nails to the fact that it makes me nervous to openly talk about it, even though that it happened to them and to me. But I don't want to so-called basically shelter them, because nowadays you can't shelter a person. You can't always keep them hidden from something. You can't always keep them closed-minded. People grow. People do things. People understand things differently. And honestly, I felt, because if you ask some of the other people who are in the circle of this situation, I'm the bad guy. And to the one person that doesn't feel like I'm the bad guy, holds this empty space, just holds an empty space of communication, warmth, strength, empowerment, encouragement, like love, hope, trust, loyalty, dignity, integrity, anything that they possibly had around this person, with this person, between time of talking, whatever that it may be. It's just strip away like a piece of tape off of a wall. Just like, and how mind-boggling is it to know that when that person brings it to your attention in the slightest way that is out of the ordinary, seems ordinary, but it's out of the ordinary, and now you don't know how to process it. Now you don't know what to say. You don't know how to take it. You don't know how to wrap your mind around the situation. You don't know how to explain what happened to now why the present is so messed up from what happened in the past. I don't know if I don't know if I could ever I don't know if I could ever honestly truly say what I really want to say, because deep inside of me, I'm not that person. But at the time, the person that was created because of the situation just is cruel. And it's evil. And it's very devilish. But it's the truth. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about taking on the responsibility to explain something that I cannot change, or I cannot really technically make up to this person. There's nothing in this world that will ever make up for the time lost. And that's a lot of time. There's a lot of time that was lost within this situation. Like, time flew. Time flew because I blocked off something that I didn't want to harm or put in harm's way of this person as what I felt like I did, but I didn't. And I've come to agreement with that because this person is their own person, regardless of how I am taught, they are taught, the first person teaching them, the first person teaching me, whoever around, we are all us. We are all our person. Like, we are all one person. We are ourselves. We are going to do what we want and see how we want, and, you know, things like that. You're going to have your own mind. No one can fully tell you what to do. That's just, honestly. I've been meaning to cook, so I guess I'm going to start cooking. But we are our own person, and I feel like at the end of the day, if I'm honestly going to try and open up and talk about this situation, I'm going to have to relieve a lot of anger and a lot of steam and a lot of like an abundance of tension. Like, an abundance of tension. That's honestly what I can say it is. It's tension. And I think it's tension because I never got the chance. What was I coming here to get? I was coming here to get something. What was I coming here to get? But I never really got the chance to technically express myself or express the situation. So at the end of the day, I have to defend myself, and you know, it just became to be a bad situation. It sucked, and it really did freaking suck, just to be honest. It really did. I hope this doesn't click out of this. No. Oh, hello. Oh. See, this is always messing up with me. This is why I don't do all these little hacks sometimes. Because I can never do them properly. I'm trying to just do this where I don't have to. The heck? I don't know. I was trying to set y'all up, but it's not working. I gotta figure out. But anyway, the situation that I'm struggling with is trying to understand the other person's point of view and try to understand the other person's feelings, for the simple fact that they could not do nothing. They had no control. And I say that we are our own people, but in this situation, this person had no control due to the people that started it. So, that's honestly, I'm just going to sit that in there. Maybe by the forks and stuff. But that's honestly how that goes. It is the fact that the people that was in control, she had no way of controlling it. So, why is it so light up here? Gosh, I would have to be like this. Oh, maybe I don't need that light. I could just be like this. Um, but I don't know. It's very, very hard because it just sucks. It just extremely sucks. So. Straight up chicken in my freaking nails. Now I'm about to, you know what? I can't even do it. Okay, there we go. I have to have this light on, or whatever. So I'm just washing off my chicken. I'm placing it in a bowl. I know this went to a whole nother level, and it went to be cooking. Well, you know what? I'm about to just start a new one. I'm about to just start a new live. And start a new live and cook the people on live. So, I love you guys. If you feel, explain to me how you would feel if you were put in a situation where something happened. How can I put it? Explain to me what you would do to protect someone who you were close to if they had no control of communication with you and they had to step back from being there around you and you were to blame. How would you feel? What would you do? How would you feel? And then they approached you and brought up the situation, but y'all still see each other and still kind of communicate, but you don't have that close, like that close bond you used to have. So tell me how you would feel if you lost communication and y'all were super close. Just do some cooking. So I love you guys. Bye.